bounce, pass, pass, kick, pass, dunk it,
What?
funk it, sure, serve it, here, work it, jocular.
About to get jocular. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to Jockular.
The show where three best buds gossip about women's sports.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's all we do. I think every single time.
Even though we may stray and talk a lot about Sex in the City, which is a sport.
Which is a sport.
Which is a sport.
To be a part of it is a sport. To watch it is a sport. To rewatch it is a sport.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely to talk about it is a Olympic event.
It's a test of endurance.
It's a test of endurance and also a test of your brain power.
Yes, it is. And with that, I'm Katie Kershaw, she, her.
And with that, I'm Tien, Tran, she, her. And unfortunately, again, we are missing our dear ER fight master.
They're still on the
They're
run.
still on the run. They're still on the run.
With those 3 adult men they kidnapped.
Still on the run, playing the hits.
Playing the hits. That's what's so crazy about the entire thing. It kind of feels like Scooby-Doo. Like,
Yes.
they're on the run and like
Yes.
someone's chasing them and they're like, well, we have to stop at Shuba's Tavern and do a show.
And do a show, sell it out.
Yeah.
Fans screaming,
Going wild.
tagging them in locations, and still yet we can't catch them.
We cannot catch them.
Kind of bad.
But I heard there were some jockstraps that asked ER to play the Jockular theme song.
Yeah.
And I want to say that you are one of God's strongest soldiers.
You really are.
That's such beautiful work. That dedication means more to me and my stuffy nose than I
Yeah.
could ever explain.
I'm honored.
I'm honored. I'm delighted.
I'm delighted.
I really just love the jockstraps.
I love the jock straps. You
Yes.
guys are the best.
You guys.
The hottest and the most beautiful and the funniest and the smartest.
It is pride, and this is your time.
This is your time to shine
Yeah, kind of get out there on the streets.
and take back the night.
That's right. And that's why we brought you here today to discuss
I don't know why I said
an
that.
early 90s kind of movement of Take Back the Night
I don't know why.
happening on college campuses.
Okay, listen. That just came out of my mouth and I forgot what it was associated with, but also incredibly important. Okay.
I'll say we can't deny
What is-
the importance
I'm sorry.
of the Take Back.
Fully laughing out of pure I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable.
I'm laughing because the whole thing I thought was just a little bit goofy. Just a little bit goofy.
Okay. What's happened in the group chat?
The group chat, there's a lot of fashion. There's a lot of news.
There's a lot of fashion. There's a lot of news. We have to come clean with you right now. We are recording this
4 days earlier than
4
we
day-
normally record.
4 days earlier? 4 days earlier than we normally record.
Uh-huh.
So when you hear this, some of the news might be
Old
to you, but it is new.
to us.
What? That was beautifully done.
That was really good.
I liked that a lot.
Yeah, so maybe the problem will be fixed by then, but as of right now, the problem is Cameron Brink's ACL is torn.
So sad.
Also, the video of it with no trainers going to her.
I know. Is that what happened? I only saw the moment it happened.
Yes, so it happened. And when she falls, it looks like, okay, she turned her knee, which can mean you turned your knee or can mean you tore your entire ACL.
Yeah.
So knee turns on the ground. Her teammates come up to her and her teammates get her up. Trainers do not come up to her.
Yeah.
No one from the bench really comes up and she walks.
He walks off. But the thing is, the weird thing about ACLs is that you can walk off with it.
Ugh.
You can walk off with it, and sometimes
But is that good for it?
no, I mean of course not. But sometimes I feel like it's one of those things too where I have had friends and wives,
Lovers.
lovers, friends and wives who tore their ACL, didn't know that it was torn until several days later because it's sometimes so swollen that you can't tell
Oh, wow.
what has happened.
Wait, your wife had this happen?
Yes.
I had no idea.
She tore her ACL playing softball.
Yikes.
Yeah.
when she was in
Pretty
Australia.
pretty cool gay sentence though.
Yeah, it is. It
Not
is.
in Australia, back in Illinois.
Okay.
But so sad.
Oh, does she still have like pain?
I think it's like pain with like the weather. Certain like temperatures will
Yeah.
add like a level of soreness to it.
Oh yeah, my granny always knew when it was gonna rain.
Yeah, same with her. She'd be like, "It's about to rain." I'm like, "Okay, knee weatherman."
Like my little knee.
My
weather.
little knee weatherman. But so sad. I think she's gonna be out for the rest of the year until next year,
Yeah.
and out of the Olympics too.
I know. That was so. I mean, the video. I watched the video again this morning of her getting asked to be on the 3-on-3 team, and it's just so devastating. Knowing what we know, what happened, and she's just so beloved by so many people.
I know. Did you see all the people giving her love in her Instagram
Yes.
comments? It
Oh.
always makes me so. I know it was a sad thing that prompted all of the love, but like Angel Reese, Coco Gauff,
Yes.
Angel
Yes.
Wilson,
Yeah.
Nika Mule, one of an old school Italian soccer player, Giorgio Chiellini.
And that's who I was looking out for. I was like, if Giorgio
If
comes
Giorgio-
here, I'm gonna freak out.
And I screamed.
You you saw him there and you screamed.
I saw him there and I screamed.
Oh!
Ah!
She's so loved.
She is
She's
so
also
loved.
so good at being a media personality.
Yes.
Like, I don't feel like I know too much about her, but I feel like I know her, and she's so poised. I know she has the best doctors, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, at her disposal, and she's just fantastic. And I feel like she's going to recover correctly. She's going
think
to come
so,
back
too.
when she needs to. And I can't wait for that day, but also I can. Please rest, and we love you,
I know.
Cam.
Cam, we love you. Please rest.
I hope you listen.
I hope you listen. I'm sure you listen. I'm sure you're a jockstrap.
I would have to imagine.
I would have to imagine that Cameron Jockstrap Brink.
Oh, right. That is her middle
That's
name.
her middle name. She's probably listening to this, but we do love you, and you're an amazing player, and we're wishing you all the best in your recovery and
Yeah.
comeback. You're gonna come back. The thing that she has on her side is that she is very young.
Yes.
And, like,
yes.
You're gonna come back stronger. We know it.
Without a doubt,
Ugh.
our LA Sparks are going to be okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be okay.
That's right. And a full pivot.
It's such a hard pivot.
But that's what group chats are for. They're for like extremely
Yes.
serious like headlines. Be
Yes.
like, I'm drawing it on the wall. Very serious headlines.
Yes.
And then like dumbass meme
Yes.
followed by a man getting hurt while doing a sporting activity.
Yes. And then like, oh, I just took the biggest shit of my life. Can you believe it?
Yes. That's what it is.
You know?
And you need people to know these things.
Yes.
All of these points.
Every single one.
Yeah. Biggest shit of my life. So one thing we've discussed this week is the Olympics. The clothing.
Ooh, baby.
Team USA is Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren himself.
Always. I love that we're like, he's the only person who can do it.
I know. I wonder why that is.
He's so Americana, I guess. But I'm
guess.
like, can we do
Anyone else?
Yeah. There's so many good people.
I know. I'm not well versed in American fashion per se.
Uh-huh.
Like I couldn't like rip off some names right now of who I think would be better, but let me just make a campaign for Madewell.
Shut up. Let me make a strong case
Let me
for
say-
Kohl's.
Let me just make a strong case for J.C. Penney.
I love pennies now.
I love pennies too.
I cannot get
I used
over.
to love Kohl's.
I mean, Kohl's was like too big time for me. Daniel Roseberry
Okay.
is who I would have him.
Oh my God. Okay, Katie just showed me a photo of this fashion designer wearing denim on denim, and I would love to see
Oh my
Team
god.
USA walk out in denim on denim.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting my second option.
Okay.
Christopher John Rogers.
Okay, who's this?
He does a lot of color blocking.
Okay, I love this.
Really, really gorgeous stuff. An American fashion designer. And he's got like a cool story. He's a very cool person.
Okay. Well, let me make a strong case for the people who are designing the Stanley mugs.
Oh, okay.
Because
No,
okay?
please keep
no,
going.
because the colors, the options, so cool.
Yeah.
Genuinely so cool.
Yeah.
But if you have seen them, wait, where'd my phone go? So I can talk about what they actually look like. So the opening ceremony outfit is a classic jean, kind of a light wash.
Uh-huh.
Kind of a light wash, classic jean, striped button-down shirt, navy blue tie, and almost like a schoolboy prep kind of boarding school.
Yeah.
Like New England style blazer.
My thing is that it is so New England. Like it always
is so
looks
New
good,
England.
but I'm like, that is not representative of who we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the closing ceremony outfit is white jeans or almost like white.
What's the fabric?
Like Formula One racing jeans and like racing jacket.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either. I don't understand it.
As someone who loves the Olympics, I'm also just like never really here for the closing ceremonies.
No,
I think
neither
they're
am I.
very boring. I like when the next country kind of previews.
Oh, that's fun.
Wait, is that us? Or no, it goes
No,
Winter
it goes.
Olympics.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they do pass it on to the next Summer Olympics location. So
Well, what are we doing?
I don't know. Harry, what are we doing for the LA ceremony?
They asked us to do it, right?
I think it's gonna be like gymnastic stuff, like flipping
Oh,
and
oh, oh.
twirling and stuff.
But do they still need us in Paris?
Yeah.
Okay.
we gotta go.
We gotta get ready.
We gotta get ready.
I gotta pack all of my Ralph Lauren clothes.
The outfits they're classic.
They're classic, but who's classic?
No, classic for you're right. Classic for who? But I mean, I meant classic by like classically weird.
They're classically weird. They are also classically our Olympic outfits as Americans. Like
Yeah,
they
like
are
the blazer.
always a blazer.
Always
Like,
a blazer.
why do you think we need a blazer?
I don't know.
I think the blazer's unnecessary.
I think we could do something different.
Or if it is a blazer, make it oversized. Kind of make it
Yeah,
fun.
make it like give it a little boyfriend blazer.
Oh, I
Give us
love
a little
it.
zoot suit.
Oh wait, what if everyone was in a zoot suit?
I would love that. So if we just like all Team USA walking along the track and their pants are just dragging on the ground, I'd be like, this is beautiful.
Oh, that's my country
That's
in
my country.
zoot suits. And like the commentator's like, and here we have the USA coming out in their traditional zoot suit.
Kind of paying homage to the 1920s Prohibition era gangsters.
What America is most known for, the 1920s era gangsta. And we see them in a zoot suit every year, designed by Ralph Lauren. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. The best. The absolute best. Well, send us what you think about those. Tell us what you think about those outfits. I'd love to hear what you guys think.
I want someone to sit me down and do a justification as to why they need to be wearing structured denim and a blazer.
Yeah, and why the closing ceremony needs to be F1 Formula racer outfits.
Well, here's my question. Maybe I'm figuring it out on the spot. Is that showing kind of the evolution of the athlete? You come in, you're this buttoned up American, kind of unsure of what's going to happen here in the Olympic Village.
Okay.
And
Right now you're painting a picture of them are they going to get taken advantage of?
Well, no.
Okay.
You're really on this take back the night walk.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
Yeah, and then they've evolved into Ryan Gosling in the movie Drive by the end.
Breaking the sound barrier.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man, that's chill as hell.
That's chill as hell.
That's chill as hell. It's no zoot suit.
It's no zoot suit, but it is Ryan Gosling in Drive.
Oh, God, that movie really kind of smacked all of us.
I never watched it.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the X Games.
Oh!
In that break, I'm going to go watch Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jockular.
And we're back.
What do you think of Drive?
Drive is good.
It's really good.
It's incredible. There's a lot of driving.
Yes, there is.
And there was like a problem
There was.
that needed to be solved,
Uh-huh.
and he solved it.
In a way.
That's what I thought. Some people think it's up to the interpretation.
It is. It is.
You know,
It is. I can't wait to read your full Letterboxd review.
that's pretty much it.
Okay, so let's discuss the X Games, something that I always felt was too cool for me to engage with.
Oh, I loved the X Games.
Oh, I was just like, that's too much. That is so cool, and that is not for me.
Really? You never watched it when you were younger?
No, I did watch.
Okay.
But I don't think I got into it as much as I could have because it seemed so far outside of like my reach that I was like, I could just watch them do a few flips and get a little nervous, and then I got to get out.
I was obsessed with them, and there was a
Really?
period of time where I like wanted to be an extreme sports athlete so bad.
Would your sport be soccer? Is there an extreme way to play it?
Yeah, you can wear rollerblades and play soccer.
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, yeah. I was pretty good at it.
What would your extreme sport be?
I wanted okay, in my youth, inline skating. As an adult,
Okay.
I still dream about wanting to skateboard. Sometimes I feel like I dress like a skater.
You do.
In the hopes that like it'll just through some sort of osmosis of wearing the clothes,
Uh-huh.
I can do the thing.
Can you skateboard?
No,
Oh, really?
I want to so bad.
Yeah, I've never tried because, again, I think there was a part of me that said, that's not for you.
I just am worried about my bones.
Really?
Yeah,
Just like them hurting?
and breaking.
Breaking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would be really tough. Have you ever broken a bone?
I've broken like fractured ribs. And-
That's huge.
but nothing else. Have you?
I had a chip. I chipped my shin bone, and I guess it was just chipped and floating around in there
Oh,
from
ew.
a gymnastics injury. But I've sprained everything.
Okay, same. I've sprained everything. I've
Yeah.
had little tears in my knees, things like that.
But growing up, I always wanted a cast and braces, and I never got either.
Well, if you tried extreme sports, you would have gotten one of those.
I know.
My 6th grade boyfriend, sorry to be
What?
straight for a second.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Was an inline skater.
Can we get a first name and last name?
His name was Doug.
Doug?
Doug.
There are children named
Incredible
Doug?
inline skater.
Watch him on them skates.
That's him. That's why I loved it.
Because of Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, Doug gave you the love
Doug gave me the love.
in more than one way.
I don't even know if we kissed.
You didn't kiss?
I don't think we did.
Any over the shirt action?
No, it was more just like it was more of an orchestra romance.
Oh, what did he play?
He played the bass, I played the violin.
Well, classic.
Kind of a classic love story.
Yeah. My 6th grade boyfriend, I believe we started dating. No, it was 5th grade. I was single. 6th grade, kind of focusing on me. Because I sent him a note and was like, all of our friends date, should we? And he sent it back and said, yeah.
Incredible ask.
Yeah.
Bold.
Yeah,
A
I was
woman who
like,
gets to the point.
it only makes sense. Everyone's paired off.
Yeah.
It's just the two of us. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, 6th grade, I was like, I need to cool off. Who am I?
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Did a lot of soul searching.
Well, I mean, you had to in 6th grade.
6th grade's tough.
6th grade is so hard.
Yes.
6th grade is so hard, and everyone did start to have boyfriends and girlfriends.
Uh-huh. And I was an early bloomer on that one, so that's why I had to be like, I'm out.
I'm out.
Okay, so that was your love. Did you maintain that love for the X Games?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would watch it probably all throughout my high school years, but I haven't in a while, and I love that they're coming up at the end of this month.
Yes, and they're here.
In Ventura, California.
That's basically our backyard.
That is June 28th through the 30th.
Will I see you there?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so you're a little busy. I forgot about that. You are a little busy during
you
that
gonna go?
time. I don't know, maybe.
Hey, did you ever play Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
No.
Okay.
If it wasn't Roller Coaster Tycoon, I didn't play it.
If you weren't making a place that was filled with family fun.
Exactly.
You weren't playing.
No, okay. We're too many tangents, but my dad like ran like the emergency room.
Okay.
And if it was like his weekend to have me, I would like sit in his office and play Roller Coaster Tycoon. And just on the other side of the door was the most dramatic actual life and death happening. And I'm just like, how many turns can we get? And like, I think that kind of describes me.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, no, did you play Tony Hawk?
Oh, I was obsessed.
Really?
Yeah, I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 on N64, and they only had one female skater, iconically queer female skater, Alyssa Steamer,
Yes.
who was a badass.
Yes.
And that's who I played with the whole time.
Oh,
I know.
That's really sweet.
It was very fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a blast.
It was a very cool game. I still love it to this day.
Ugh. Okay, so this year we have some sports joining for the women.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Which ones are those?
Women's BMX Park.
Love it.
It is a medaled event debuting this year, featuring athletes like Olympian Hannah Roberts.
Okay, cool.
Then we also have women's skateboard vert best trick. Can you imagine having to say that? Vert best trick. Vert best trick.
Are you familiar with what vert is?
No.
Vert, I believe, is the half pipe. Whatever
Oh!
whatever the people are doing on the little
Okay.
zoop-de-zoop.
Classic last Olympics. I got really into skateboarding because it was its first time.
Okay,
and then
yes.
as soon as the Olympics were over, severance. Gone. Out. I had no idea.
You were like, what is a skateboard even?
Yeah, I didn't know. I'd never seen it. I'd gone home. I'd clocked out.
I mean, I feel like this year we have to follow.
Oh, we're going to follow.
We're going to
because
follow.
They're all so cute, adorable, amazing, powerful, strong, often queer.
Often queer and 13 years old.
And that's right. 13 months old.
13 months old. Oh my gosh. Okay, some cool people to watch though.
Okay, let's do it.
Arissa True,
Uh-huh.
14 years old.
Too young.
Too young.
Too young.
Can't even drive.
No.
Can't even drive and you're going to put on a ramp?
No.
Crazy. Known for Vert Best Trick,
Vert best trick.
Vert Best Trick, and is the defending double gold medalist at the X Games from last year.
Jesus.
She's the first woman
Christ.
14 years old, first woman skateboarder to land a 900.
What the
14
fuck?
years old. Do you remember when Tony Hawk first landed the 900 and everyone lost their minds and he was like 67 years old and we were like we're like, oh no, he blew out his knees. We were just like, everyone was losing their minds.
Yeah.
And now this little 14-year-old just like,
Boom.
That's like
That's nothing
that's
for
nothing
her.
for her.
That's insane.
900 is 2.5 spins.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying that for my own math.
No, I'm following
Okay.
you and listening, going,
2.5 full spins in the air.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
One time I went over the handlebars of my bike on a bridge,
Yeah.
and that's what it felt like to me.
Were you okay?
Shockingly, yes.
God.
Riding home late at night in Chicago, no one was around. Anyway, not
Oh
to be
my
about me.
God.
Cut this. Cut it.
No, keep
cut,
it, keep it.
cut.
One time I skated off my front porch inline skates, jumped off, touched my skates
Oh my God, you did not.
with my hand, landed. I bet that's what it feels like.
I bet that's exactly
I
what it
bet that-
feels like.
I bet that's really what it feels like.
Well, the joy you got from doing that is probably the same joy she gets from doing the 900. You know, it's all perspective.
You're totally right.
It's all perspective.
You're totally right.
Okay, if you want to be sickened even
Oh
more
my
by
God.
the youth, we have Reese Nelson, age 11.
That is so crazy.
11.
11 years old. What is that, 6th grade?
Not even.
Not even. Going into 6th grade.
Yeah. At that, going into 5th, maybe.
Maybe going into 5th. I think going into 6th because my niece is 10.
Okay. But you could be just now leaving 5th.
That's true.
Yes, that's true.
Late birthday.
Late.
Great.
11 years old, I didn't know how to do laundry.
11 years old probably wasn't reading. Like, she's probably just getting into chapter books.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Are we like,
This bitch so young, she's just now getting into chapter books. I swear to God.
youngest ever medalist at the X Games?
I would hope so.
2-time best trick champion at Vert Alert.
Vert alert.
Vert alert. I like that.
Vert alert.
Uh-oh.
Mentored by Tony Hawk himself.
Could you imagine?
This baby walks up to Tony Hawk and he's like, I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Let's go.
She's probably like, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah. I haven't, and my parents don't, because they're so young, they don't know
Yeah,
who
they
you
don't
are.
know who you are either. You're just this man.
This old man who's like, can I mentor you?
Yeah.
Ew, gross. Go home.
away.
Get out.
Get out of here.
Okay, now next we have somebody who's of a reasonable age.
Okay, cool.
Hannah Roberts, 22, BMX Pork, 5-time BMX Park world champion, and Olympic silver medalist.
That's really cool.
That's unbelievable.
That's really cool. BMX bike tricks I always found those to be the most kind of like, because like those are big, like bikes are heavy.
Bikes are really heavy.
Bikes are heavy. You're throwing it around. You're flipping with it. Those are heavy things.
I just don't know what makes a person say, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a different part of my brain
Like
than others.
I like. Have you ever taken too long to get off your bike and you lose your balance and you kind of just fall over and the bike falls on you?
Honey, yeah. I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 25.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which was yesterday. Yeah, no, I didn't learn until I was 25, so it was
Did
a
you
lot
learn
of
in
falling.
Chicago?
Yeah,
On the streets of Chicago.
on the streets of Chicago.
Bold.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
I try. Okay. 22 seems like an age you should be doing these
Yes,
things.
that feels appropriate.
Uh-huh.
You just graduated from college. You know how to drive.
You know how to drive.
3 years from renting a car.
You can probably you can vote.
You can vote. You can buy
probably-
booze.
Yes, you can do your own laundry. You can buy cigarettes.
You probably had your heart broken once.
I would hope.
I would really hope.
And we're going to be able to tell that history when she's on that bike.
I think so too.
Uh-huh.
Another one of, again, just an age that I can't even recognize. Chloe Covell, 14 years old, defending gold medal winner, youngest ever to win X Games Street.
That's insane. Also, the age 14 is an age that I could have a child that's 14 and it wouldn't be like I was like a teen when I had her.
Yeah, like
That's disturbing.
that is disturbing.
Yeah.
Also, when these little kids and teens are winning and they have full braces,
Obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
Obsessed.
I'm just like, damn, you're doing work everywhere.
You are working on yourself.
You're working on yourself. You're working on your smile. You're working on
advancing the sport.
advancing the sport with your teeth straight. It's incredible. to
Also a
watch.
sport where you could easily get those knocked out of your mouth.
I know.
So I'm like, why are we investing that money? It's throwing money away.
You talk to your mom.
Yeah, I need to talk to your
You
mom.
talk to your mom and dad. And finally, one of the pioneers of skateboarding,
Yes.
Leticia Buffoni from Brazil.
Oh, what a great name.
31 years old. Can't believe you can still stand.
Oh, I bet she has a double hip replacement at any moment. Buffoni is a skateboarder.
She's a skateboarder and a babe, honestly.
Yeah.
And wait, where's a total babe? That's it. That's not in the notes that the producers provided for me. Just my own note.
Here's what I'll say about it is we're here for hot athletes,
Of course.
and we're not going to talk about anything that she's done.
No, we're not going to talk about how she's pioneered the sport and like
Has-
advanced women's skateboarding.
Has so many medals. That's boring.
That's boring to me.
Is she a babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. The answer is
And she is.
she's a fucking babe.
She's a fucking babe. And she's incredibly talented.
Oh yeah, whatever. Mainly a babe.
Mainly a babe. Okay, now for those of you who've never watched the X Games before,
Uh-huh.
which I know you're out there, you exist, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And this is a safe space, and now you can enter into the sport.
Uh-huh.
Here are the different types of events and what they mean. So skateboarding street is like your classic Tony Hawk style, like tricks on stairs, rails, and ledges.
Stairs, rails, and
ledges.
ledges.
Have you ever walked past a staircase and been like, I can grind that?
I didn't even know grind was the term.
Okay, grinding is when you use your skateboard.
Grinding is when you dance close to your 6th grade boyfriend while listening to Casey and JoJo.
Yes, that's exactly what grinding is. and then all of your girlfriends, you giggle when you're like, denim boners.
He's wearing that Olympic denim boner.
Grinds when you use a skateboard to like
Go
skirt on like a ledge or a rail.
That's insane to me.
Isn't
and
that
it's,
crazy?
Yes, it's crazy and
so
it's
cool
awesome.
to see. Vert, like we talked about,
Uh-huh.
high flying tricks on a half pipe.
That's also insane. Why?
Okay,
Why would you want to do that? But I love it.
I know.
Okay, so park it's a bowl-like setup. You're in a bowl.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
An empty swimming pool?
Yes, essentially.
Essentially. And you're combining elements of vert and street.
Yeah.
You're just kind of in your little valley doing your little thing.
Yeah, you're in your little pool,
Uh-huh.
getting big air,
Grinding. Yeah, I used it.
using flip tricks.
Yeah?
Okay. BMX, similar, same thing. Street, vert, park. The addition is dirt.
The only thing we're going to add to that, dirt. Skateboard, a little hard to skateboard on dirt. But a bike, let's just do tricks on dirt.
Tricks on dirt ramps.
Why couldn't they make it something like, I don't know, slime? That'd be kind of wild.
That'd be kind of wild. Did you
Kids
ever try to
love
build
slime.
a ramp?
Build a ramp. Why would I do that?
Okay.
Like
I like to have like, my friends and I would like build little, especially in winter, like build little jumps for snowboarding and sledding, or for the bike, we would try to like build a ramp with like a salvage piece of plywood set up on bricks.
I love that about you. I was probably busy watching Days of Our Lives. Like, if I'm being fully honest.
This is what I love.
Is when you said building a ramp, I was like, for an elderly neighbor.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
To
amazing.
grind down.
For your neighbor Bill to grind down that ramp. I'm obsessed with that, though. No, I was not. I did not build a ramp.
Okay. Well, I only watched a little bit of Days of Our Lives, so there's something that we can all kind of take from each other.
Oh God! When I was young, Marlena was possessed. It was everything.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
season.
it was iconic.
Yeah.
I would say like stories culture, soap opera culture broke through
Yeah.
Marlena, and then everyone kind of
And then everyone forgot.
Yep.
BMX also has big air, which is just launching your body off a big ass ramp.
But you got to hold on.
You got to land on your bike.
Which is how does that must hurt
How do
your
you-
vagina?
That's what I think about all the time.
Can you wear like a really thick pad?
Like a sports pad, or more of like a menstrual pad.
I was thinking maxi pad, but now that you say sports pad.
Sports pad.
So, excuse me while I was thinking of that as a maxi pad, yes.
No,
But,
but when you said it, I did think that too.
yeah. Oh my God. We're
Oh,
thinking
kind
the
of
same
twins.
things. Weird.
No, I bet there have been just terrible Vagland.
Oh,
I'm thinking it just hurts.
Vaglands.
Hurts thinking about it.
Out in the Vaglands. That. Oh.
It's beautiful out here in the Vaglands.
I think we should all abandon the men. We're going to move out. I got a plot of land, and I'm calling it the Vaglands.
And we're gonna head out there. We're gonna be best friends.
We're going to be making ramps.
Living in tiny homes. One big kitchen in the middle.
One big kitchen in the middle. Okay. So there's also another category and differences that we are looking at.
Moto X.
Moto X.
Moto X.
Moto X.
You know, doing stuff on BMXs. Did you ever ride a BMX bike? Or no, sorry, motocross bike?
I hate to do this, but I did learn how to ride a bike when I was 25.
Oh, that's right.
And so
It doesn't mean that you haven't been able to do an immediate like shift to an aggressive version of a bike.
I'm not saying you're wrong. And I think, honestly, I take it as such a compliment that you asked.
I don't want to assume.
I thank you. Thank you for that. Now, have you?
No, it's too scary. I feel like it just feels too fast.
Way too fast.
Way too fast.
Why did they go? Why does it have a faster bike technology?
I don't know.
Why isn't all bike technology the same?
Yeah, why can't it just all be foot powered?
That's the way it should be. We need to take it back.
We need to take it back.
And in Vagina Lands,
Vaglands.
we are all
We're biking.
foot powered.
We're all, everything is foot powered.
Everything is foot powered. Also, like, I think it's. Do I wish that these things had been included earlier? For sure. But the X Games really listened to their fans. And they promoted all of this through a campaign with the slogan, "You asked, we listened."
That's so cool.
It is so cool.
Because I feel like sometimes the extreme sports, like many sports, feels very male dominated.
Uh-huh.
But I will say that like the X Games, and I follow some skateboarding Instagrams, they are really very much trying to push like gender equality, and I love that about the extreme sports.
Yeah, we'd love to see it because, like, with it being extreme, obviously injury feels higher, more prevalent. It's an extreme sport.
Yeah.
And I think we've always been scared of our little girls getting hurt.
Yes.
So it reframing it and just like, I think it's like powerful to see.
I do too.
Like these young women, like truly, like it's gnarly. It's gnarly.
And I don't know about you, but I feel like extreme sports like skateboarding and inline skating also was like a not mainstream.
Oh,
So sort of
yeah.
like indie underground. It feels very queer because it's outside the like, you know, heteronormative like football cheerleading. So like I feel like it's like a
Yeah.
home for people.
Yeah, you listen to Jimmy Eat World and you watch the X Games.
You-
Like it was like a
yes.
certain type of person. You're like indie across the board.
Yes, indie across the board. So I feel like I love it's got to keep being more queer friendly, and I think it is.
Yeah, I do too. Which we love to see.
Which we love to see. One last thing before we go. Motocross reminded me. Have you ever seen the Disney Channel motocross movie?
I have not. Famously did not have Disney growing up.
Okay, that's right. That's
For
right.
another time. For another time.
For another time, you need to watch this because it's so incredibly
Gay?
gay. So incredibly gay. There is a brother who is a motocross champion, and right before the final event, he breaks his leg. So they ask his twin sister to cut her hair and pose as him. Incredibly queer and transcoded.
Yeah. Is that
And
based
she's
off
better than
Mulan?
everyone else. What'd you say?
Is it based off Mulan?
It is. It is
Sorry.
the
sorry.
American version of Mulan.
That was the only thing we could think of is like a skateboarding event.
Yes.
Yep.
They're like, what is it about like a Honda Dynasty?
What is our one to
What
one?
is
How are we
the
gonna get?
one-to-one?
How are we gonna get the kids engaged?
Yeah, how are we gonna? What are they gonna like about this?
Skateboarding.
And Moto X.
That's crazy.
It's a fun movie.
I want to watch it. We should watch it together.
We should. Well, with that, let's take a quick break.
I want to take a quick break.
I do too.
Okay.
You should go back and you should.
I'm gonna watch the movie.
Okay, go
on
watch
this break.
Jockular. We're about to
And
get
we're
back.
back. I watched the movie.
What'd you think of motocross?
I thought it was compelling. I thought it opened up a lot of doors for discussion on gender identity.
Mhm.
I loved the Moto X, and I'm happy that they solved it and they got their medal.
You did watch it.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
We take long breaks.
We take
here.
really long. Beautifully said.
Thank you.
Oh, now for our game.
Producer Harry has created another gorgeous game for us. I couldn't be more excited. I think he knows we're sad. You know, ER is gone,
know.
and he's like, we gotta like do something to cheer up those jocks.
Yes.
So we're gonna play
Jockular's
Jargon Jamboree.
First draft on the name, I think.
But this one I came up with the name after I came up with the concept for the game,
Okay,
so that
okay.
shows growth.
Okay, that does show growth.
It does.
Yeah, I figure if I keep coming up with dumb games, ER will eventually have to come back to make me stop talking.
I
on the
mean, I think
podcast.
it's the only way. It's the only way.
It's like a signal into the sky.
Yeah,
for
like
them.
a man taking up space on our pod is a bat signal to ER.
Yes.
Exactly. So in this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some fun names, some obscure names of like positions or just jargon from different sports,
Okay.
and it'll be your job to try and guess what they are.
Love it.
Done.
Do you want to work together or do you want to fight?
Oh! This whole time I was thinking we were going to work together.
I did too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, work together.
Okay,
it's
good.
fine.
Okay.
Phew.
Yeah, I love
Are
that.
you looking for for us to get it right or just for us to have a little bit of fun?
Ideally both.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so the first word.
Okay.
If you hear an athlete talking about a pancake, but there's no maple syrup anywhere to be found,
Stop
they
that.
might be a player on this sandy sport.
A volleyball.
Right? Volleyball? Did you write these descriptions?
Yeah.
Okay. I am obsessed.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's got to be volleyball. It's got to be
losing
beach-
pillows.
Volleyball.
beach
is-
volleyball.
is
Beach
correct.
volleyball.
Volleyball
What
is
is
correct.
it?
A pancake is a defensive move where the player extends their hand flat on the floor to bounce the ball up and keep it in play.
Like
What?
a pancake.
Yeah, like a pancake.
Like a pancake. That makes so much sense to me. Okay.
It does make sense.
Um,
Sorry, I'm like now very into the game. Like I'm really,
Yeah.
I just
now-
shed like
now-
5
okay,
pillows.
Now
Okay.
to sit up. Now to sit up.
Okay. No, we're not talking about a connecting trip on an airline. A half fly is actually a key position in this rowdy sport.
Half fly.
Fly. Rowdy. Sport.
Connecting flight. These are like almost Jeopardy clues.
I know. Well, can you-
I'm obsessed with this.
Can you repeat the
Yeah,
name?
one more. Half fly.
Half fly.
Half fly. Rowdy.
I'm
I
gonna say
think it's-
Oh, what are you thinking?
Oh, I heard rowdy and I'm thinking X Games. Maybe that's just because we did it.
Yeah. But position. It's a position.
It's a position. Rowdy. Rugby.
rugby.
Rugby. Rugby.
Rugby is correct.
Yeah!
Oh, I should have like a fun noise when you get something correct.
Okay,
Can
yeah.
it be the sound of the tennis ball?
I think I deleted
Can
that.
it be Steve going, Miranda?
Miranda!
Miranda.
Yeah, no, nothing. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you hear an athlete talking about an egg beater, but there's no shells anywhere to be found, they might be a player in this watery sport.
Water polo.
Yeah.
Because it's a technique that you use
With your
to
legs?
tread. Yeah. It's the pattern of movement.
Water polo final.
Correct. It's a kicking technique used in water polo. Oh, and I meant to say, half fly is a key position in rugby responsible for directing the team's attack and often making tactical decisions during the game.
Okay.
Do
so
you
half
feel
like
like
hotter.
you're learning while you're doing
Oh, yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't know any of these.
Wow.
I love it.
I love this.
Harry,
This is good for
you
you,
are
Harry.
the pod's half fly.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Your tactical strategy defense.
Defense.
Okay, only a couple more.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I want
I'm
more.
obsessed with these.
I only
I'm obsessed.
Write more.
The triplets from my school
These
played
took
water polo. Okay,
2
go on.
days.
Stop it.
Yes, they were very good.
If you hear an athlete talking about nutmeg, but there's no spice rack around, they might be a player in this sport.
Nutmeg.
Soccer,
Soccer.
football.
What is it? Do you know?
Yes,
You can tell me.
it is when you like beat a defender by passing the ball between their legs. It's the most embarrassing way to get beat.
Yikes.
Has that
I
ever happened to
agree.
you?
Has it ever happened to me? Yes.
Does it
Sorry.
happen a lot?
I mean, it doesn't happen that much, but it happens.
Okay.
It happens.
Okay, this is the last one.
Is that correct?
Oh.
That's correct.
Okay,
Nice work.
I'm a little.
I would have done 20 of these had I known they would be said. We'll do this every month.
I kind of love it. Okay.
Okay, last one. Put away the axe and leave the forest. The only stumps we're talking about are the vertical posts from this goal. The only stumps we're talking about are the vertical
Harry,
posts
you did
from the
write
goal
these.
in this popular sport.
The stumps from the goal in this popular.
The only stumps we're talking about are the vertical posts from the goal in this popular sport.
You've never sounded more AI, Harry.
Yeah, can you do it one more time?
Put away the axe and leave the forest. The only stumps we're talking about are the vertical posts that I really there's a word that I typed wrong and it's really messing up the whole cadence of the thing.
Did you workshop
From
this
the-
with anybody? Your boyfriend? Anything?
No. I prepare all these games in a dark room by myself, and then forget about them until 10 minutes before we're supposed to record them.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm crying.
Okay.
So the stumps are the vertical posts
Stumps.
from this popular sport.
Popular.
Basketball.
I don't.
Because what else has like a goal that's popular? Because it's not baseball.
It's not baseball. You know, my brain went to like polo, like horse polo.
Okay, fascinating. I wouldn't call that a popular
I
sport.
know. I know. Well, because I don't think it's basketball.
But I get it. I've
But, like,
never heard the term, but like
Stumps.
stump speech. Does it has anything to do with the political stump speech?
It's a debate.
Okay.
A goal. Oh, popular. Could it be? It's very popular. Maybe it's something. Is it cricket? Isn't cricket very popular?
Cricket is
and
very popular.
and it has the stumps in the ground, I think.
Cricket is correct.
Oh my god!
You got everything right. Congratulations.
Well, Tien did. I really did very
It was
little.
a team.
No, it was an absolute team effort.
It's good you chose to be on a team.
I've been over here like basketball for absolutely each one.
That's how you play Jockular's Jargon Jamboree.
Wow.
Yay!
Thanks for playing,
Harry,
everyone.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
I think our jockstraps are gonna like that too.
I do too.
I hope so. Let me know in the comments down below.
Yeah, please.
I hope we end up developing that game.
Like for TV?
Yes.
Because
Jockular's
TV.
Jargon Jamboree. J cubed. J cubed up in here.
All right, let's get back to this.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Now we've got to reach our grubby little hands down into the mailbag.
Okay. That's
Did you get it out?
I did.
All right, read it.
Hey, Jocks. Really
Hi.
loving the show. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And thought of a question. If you could go back in time and witness any historical sports moment live, which one
Jesus.
would you choose and why? Thank you. I look forward to listening every Thursday. Bobby. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby with an I.
Bobby with an I. Thank you. Great question.
What would you say?
Oh God. I mean, I have too many. I have too
You
many.
do?
I do. Do I only get one?
No.
Okay.
It's our pod. We can do whatever.
I think I would want to see the moment where 1996 U.S. women's gymnastics team win that gold,
Jesus.
where Carrie Strug hurts herself and then stands up and they still win. Everyone from that team, Dominique Dawes, Dominique Moceanu,
Oh.
Shannon, what's her last name? Sharp? No, that's the football player.
No, it's definitely not
No,
Shannon
no.
Sharp.
It's not.
It is an S though, I thought.
I thought it was two. Carrie Strug.
Now, Shannon Miller.
Shannon Miller.
You're making me wish that I had said that, but that is not mine.
It doesn't have. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. That
It's okay. Uh-huh.
that one I would love to see. I mean,
Brandy Chastain.
yeah, 99 Brainy Chastain
Yeah.
would be the other one.
I would straight up want to go to the Battle of the Sexes. Like, I want Billie Jean King. Like, I need to see that happen. And can you
Oh
imagine?
my God.
I could probably chain smoke there. I am not a smoker, but I'm just saying, like, you could,
You
and that's
could.
insane.
Yep.
The conversations. I just want to hear what people are saying.
Terrible things.
Terrible things.
Yeah, terrible things.
Yes, and watch her absolutely dominate.
That's such a good one.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Also, I feel like, I don't know if we've mentioned this, but when we discuss who we would want as our doubles partner, none of us mentioned Dana Fairbanks.
We didn't.
And for me, it was a blind spot. But for Tien, it was on purpose.
Yeah, well, because I felt like it would have been too easy, and also she tragically dies.
She does tragically. She's not alive.
She's not alive.
Miranda Hobbs, alive.
Alive. Bet Porter, alive.
Alive. Dana Fairbanks? No, but we'll go on an annual walk to think about her.
You know, the thing I just want to go back to what you said, because the thing I love is that for the Battle of the Sexes is that if you were to go back, and now I'm tagging along.
Oh, we're there together.
Okay, if we're there together,
What are we wearing?
We're Ooh, tennis whites, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I have my period.
Me too. And we'll free bleed.
Yes.
But I want us to have our current pop culture knowledge. So anytime Billie Jean King does something awesome, we're like, hell yeah, you dyke. That's why you got beat by a dyke.
And she's like, why are you?
She's like,
please
stop.
don't. This is very inappropriate. I feel badly about this. They're like, yeah, rock on, you fucking dyke. Please,
stop.
Stop.
A woman married to a woman just beat your ass.
You dumb piece of shit. I think that would go well.
I think so too.
And then people would start using, like, hear us and start using the F slur to him. Like, you must be. And then we would have to be like, stop.
Stop.
That one's not okay.
You're not allowed to do that.
You're
Who do you think you are? The Pope?
Yes. You must be the Pope.
You must be the Pope.
With the way you're acting. And then they'll go, excuse me? What? And we say, there's a new Pope.
There's a new Pope, and he's homophobic.
But
they're like, what's the difference? We're like,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was always implied, just never
said out loud.
Right.
Or not out loud in a closed door meeting.
Right.
But that's what I imagine.
I think that's how that day would go.
Going back there with you.
Yeah, we'd drink a spritz or something.
Yeah. Chain smoke, like you said.
Yeah, chain smoke. Maybe get a martini.
Maybe get a martini.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounds really nice.
I think it would be a really good day.
I love that.
Let's do it. Let's get in our time machine. Harry.
Well, Jockstraps, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
If you haven't, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Jockular Plot.
Whoa.
At Jockular Pod. Please rate and review, but only listen.
This is serious.
This is really serious. If you're going to rate and review us, and I hope you do, 5 stars only. Please.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Sound like Steve.
Listen. If you're going to rate us 5 stars only. Okay? Come on. What's the name of the bar?
Oh, Scout.
Come on down. If you give us 5 stars, you get a free drink on me a Scout. Okay?
Which for Pride will only be a lesbian bar.
That's it. It's going to be a lesbian bar.
Miranda.
Jockstraps, is this crossover working for you? Because it's giving me life.
It is borderline bad and offensive, and I'm loving it. But also, if you're not into socials, email us.
Yeah, we love hearing from you.
At jockularpod at hyperobjectindustries.com.
Okay, we'll be back next week.
Well, yeah, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's all. There's nothing else to say.
Except that we love you.
We love you so much.
We love you so much.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
On the pod.
Yeah, right here.
Here.
In your ears.
And your heart.
And your soul. And your Vaglands.
Jockular is hosted by ER Fightmaster, Tien, and Katie Kershaw. Jockular is a production of Hyperobject Industries with Metalark Media and was produced by Harry Nelson. Original music and theme are by Nick Gage and ER Fightmaster. Our executive producers are Claire Slaughter, Harry Nelson, Dan Lipitard, and Adam McKay.